Welcome back to Vana Media. My name is Boniface Owino, and as usual, I'm going to be your host for today. Now, I have a question to ask. Is William Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya, a narcissist? Or why is it that William Ruto does not understand the language of Kenyans? Because one thing I know is that Kenyans are very tired with him. You do things, you say things that you know very well that you are not going to accomplish. You're only interested in yourself. You're not even interested in other people's lives, the way they live, what they do, how they cope with their daily lives. People cry every now and then. You don't care. I want us to start looking these things step by step. During the time that toy market in Kibra burned down to ashes, did William Ruto respond back? Did he even say sorry to the people that lost their lives, to the people that even lost their properties, the business people that lost everything that they were depending on? Did he even go there to say sorry? We only saw Raila Odinga, Babu Owino, and Governor Sakaja, who was sent back by the business people simply because he failed to respond quickly as it was needed. In Kayole Kware, the bodies that were found there, what was the response of William Samoei Ruto? You know, in as much as William Ruto is trying his level best maybe to work, he's not even working, he's not even doing anything. In as much as he's trying his level best to be nice to people, because that is what he's trying to do. William Ruto is really trying to be nice to people, he's trying to be nice to Kenyans, without knowing that he's not being nice to the people, but the more he tries to be nice, the more he loses value. So William Ruto right now is like a drug, or is like a medicine that is almost reaching its expiry date. That drug, that medicine, no matter how many times you take it, it will not help you. It will not cure you. It will not heal, because its quality and its quantity has gone down. So what it was supposed to do for you in your body is not there. Okay, the disease is there, but now the drug cannot treat you. That is what is happening with William Ruto. William Ruto is like an expired drug that cannot heal you, no matter how many times you take it, because it has reached its expiry date.
Nimepata mawaidha mengi. Mumesikia juzi, nimepatiwa mawaidha na watu marafiki zangu. Nimepatiwa mawaidha hata watu ambao sio marafiki zangu pia wananisaidia na mawaidha. Wanajaribu kumwambia sijui ujiuzulu, sijui ufanya namna gani kwa sababu iko matatizo mingi kwa serikali. Mimi nashangaa hawa watu wote wananipatia mawaidha, wengine si marafiki zangu wananipatia mawaidha. Wengine marafiki zangu pengine hawa wako na sababu ya kunipatia mawaidha ya kama iko shida serikalini, sijui ujiuzulu, sijui ufanya namna gani. Sasa mimi nataka niwaambie hivi. Nimechaguliwa ili nitatue matatizo ya wananchi. Mimi si kuchaguliwa kuuza ice cream. Mimi nilichaguliwa kutatua matatizo ya wananchi.
We know very well that there are some MPs who are still questioning why these things are happening, which is right. And one thing I can say, I've seen people like Babu Owino, Wamuchomba, and some other two members of parliament trying to push this issue of the Gen Z's demonstration, which is supposed to take place on Tuesday next week.
Young people of Kenya should now know that they have the support of members of parliament like ourselves here. We are no longer going to be intimidated, being accused of, oh, you are funding the Gen Zs, oh, you are inciting the Gen Zs, oh, you are the one who is telling the Gen Zs to do this, because the Gen Zs are people who are schooled.
The young people of Kenya are asking that you show them the reforms you are proposing to address corruption and looting of government resources by people who are under your direct supervision. They are asking that you show them the reforms you are undertaking to improve the competence and quality of your bureaucracy to enable the government to be responsive in service delivery and development.
Asking the government of the day, come out and tell us what measures are you putting in place to address the issue of unemployment. We are having like 1 million students who are going to clear form for this year. Every year we are having a very high turnover of Gen Zs what measures have you put in place to address their issue?
That president is on his own. Even people who are getting there, that they are going to help, they know very well that that ship is sinking. And even if they are patriots, they will try to help him swim out. But it is a tall order.
They are saying that they are going to join the Gen Zs during their next week's demonstration. I have a different opinion. That in as much as the Gen Zs in as much as they are trying to push the Gen Zs to do the demonstration, one thing that I think of is that I think they would have given these CSS time to maybe, so that at least Kenyans can see their response, the way they are responding to the office, the way they are doing things. So maybe after maybe looking at them and realizing that they're not doing anything, the Gen Zs can come back to the streets. Because truth be told, the demonstrations of the Gen Zs had lost its taste. Naked truth. You know, there is no need of lying to ourselves here that the Gen Zs are doing the right thing, the Gen Zs are going back to the street. They are going back to the streets. Will it take away Ruto from office? Will it force William Ruto to resign and go and get out of office? Will it? The time that William Ruto would have vacated the office had passed, when now the demonstrations were every now and then. After breaking to parliament, now after threatening to go to the state house, those were the days, those were the times that William Ruto would have vacated the office. But right now, William Ruto's roots have held the ground, and it will be very difficult to uproot him. So right now, even if the Gen Zs are going back to the streets to demonstrate, it will not have that impact as it had before. So these members of parliament that are trying to tell the Gen Zs to go back to the street, that they will support them, what I know is that, okay, the Gen Zs love them. The Gen Zs love Babu Wino, the Gen Zs love Wamuchomba, but let them not use the Gen Zs maybe to remain vibrant. Let them not use the Gen Zs to express their frustrations. Because now I think that is how we can put it. Let them not use the Gen Zs to express their frustrations that they are getting from their parties. I know Babu Wino is frustrated because maybe he was not given the position in the ODM. Wamuchomba is frustrated because she was threatened that she will be thrown out of UDA. So all these things, all these cards that they're trying to play, we might not, they might think that we don't know, but we don't know. We know them. Let them not use these Gen Zs. Let the Gen Zs not be used by politicians who want to remain vibrant, who want to defend themselves within their own parties. So one thing I can say, that in as much as the Gen Zs might be planning to go back to the streets, it will not help. It will not have impact. It will not have impact. Let them give time to these yeses, people like Alias and Joe, people like John Mbadi, people like Oparanya, people like Wandai, time to work. In as much as, okay, I know there are challenges. Today I've heard Oparanya saying that it is when he's realizing that the government of William Ruto was working. These guys are in the government. They have been held. They have been arrested. There is nothing that you can say negative about the government. And that is what normally happens. When you are out of the government, you say negative things about the government. Now when you are in the government, you start praising the government. And even these members of parliament, people like Babu Wino, people like Wamuchomba, truth be told, if right now something happens and they are appointed to be the PSs, they will keep quiet. They will not say anything. So my urge is, let the Gen Zs not be used as a skipping rope, as a pathway or a ladder to cross to the other side, just like Raila Odinga used the Gen Z's demonstrations maybe to have his own share in the government. That is all I had for today. I don't know what you think concerning this issue of William Samoei Ruto thinking that his word is final. And also, the members of parliament that wants to use the Gen Z's demonstration for their own personal gain. Let me know what you think in the comment section. That is all I had for today. And until we meet again, I've been your host, Professor Winner. Bye-bye.